What's up, y'all? It's Mami Wata, and I am back. Thank you so much for your support of Mami Wata Tarot. Please continue to like, share, and most of all, subscribe, y'all. And let's talk about this next download. I am picking up on a quick draw McGraw energy. That's what I was hearing. Quick draw McGraw. Okay, whoever this is, this person could be from out west, have some sort of southwest or midwest reference. They may come from that area. This person is something up with them. They got a badge, they got a gun. They could be a sheriff. But look what I cut the deck on. I just said it's something up with their ass. Because quick draw McGraw, sometimes he would be sneaking around in villain energy. But he's supposed to be the vigilante. He's supposed to be, look, smiling in people's face. But sometimes he was the criminal in different situations. What's going on with this Holy Spirit? And whatever this is, whoever he is, he was coming for you. And I'm telling y'all what I'm getting now. So you could be a descendant of the Choctaw Nation and you had a quick draw McGraw energy on your ass, baby. Possibly trying to prove that you are not indigenous in an alignment to receive something. Possibly trying to prove that you was lying about your divinity. What else, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. You giving it to me now, Holy Spirit, but what else do you want the collective to know from you through me at this time, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. What is the message here? The wisdom, insight, and clarity, Holy Spirit, surrounding this quick draw, McGraw energy, and somebody he was coming for. Let's go, Holy Spirit. Twin flame in reverse. Midwest, baby. I can't make it up now. I told y'all, I'm telling y'all what I'm getting. Look, so you might have thought this was your twin flame at one point, whoever this is. Or he might just be the opposite of what we know a twin flame to be. Somebody who is in alignment with us, who we share a divine spiritual connection with. Somebody who, if we get on full accord with, it could really be lovely. But how often does that happen? So he ain't in alignment with you, okay? But he is from the Midwest, boo. I'm telling y'all, quick draw McGraw. We got St. Claude and Dumare. That could be your energy. You could be spiritually and supernaturally gifted. That could be the energy surrounding you. You could be an Indian for real. I'm telling you, they got Zulu Queen, Zulu King. Somebody know what I'm talking about. Somebody know about the New Orleans Indians, baby. Whoever I'm talking to, that's your energy now. And you are divinely gifted. But he wanted to take care of you. And not in no loving, desirable way either. This one wanted to prove that you was not indigenous. That you was switching up aspects of yourself to appear like you were in alignment with this culture. Look now, it's something about Native Americans, it's something about Indians, about you being, I just heard, a foundational Black American. And I done told y'all, it's not a conspiracy. When y'all used to hear people growing up saying it, their grandma, or they auntie or whoever was an Indian, baby, was a Cherokee, was an Iroquois, whatever the nationality or ethnicity is. That ain't no lie. It's a lot of Black Americans who come from Indigenous Native Americans. Okay? Yeah, your grandma really was Cherokee. I promise you, baby, ain't nobody was talking out the side of their neck. Somebody got an auntie who is carrying this Indian dark native energy confirmation. I don't know if y'all heard that. They've been trying to disprove something about somebody's lineage and ancestry. You may be in alignment to receive some sort of benefits, some sort of reparations even, and somebody been trying to disprove that you're not who you are. This quick Draw McGraw energy. But you are a rare artifact. You are indigenous. It ain't no conspiracy. You ain't making up shit. You are the divine feminine in this aspect for sure. Whoever you are, okay? So if you've been trying to prove your lineage, if you've been doing some sort of genealogy, study on yourself to determine where you come from, to determine if you are supposed to receive some sort of benefits, your soul is one of a kind. And you finna get them. They know you authentic. And something he did to try to disprove your indigenous blood then backfired on him. Bipolar, bigotry. I'm telling y'all. That's what this quick Draw McGraw energy from the Midwest has gotten caught up for, baby. Trying to come for one of you because of your divinity, because of your divine lineage. He tried to say you was ignorant. He tried to say you was bipolar, baby. He tried to say you was lying because he didn't want you to get this feihu that's about to be given to you. Now, hoes think they're slick. He tried to say you was being slick, but people know he was being slick by trying to disprove who you are and not give you credit. So something came back through a DNA blood test, some or another, and they know that you are in alignment to receive some sort of inheritance, okay, whoever you are, but they had to prove that you were who you were, and you are, you is. That testing came back, honey. It ain't no mistaking it. So whatever he did prior to the results, I keep hearing something about results. You didn't give up. You kept pushing forward to determine who you are. You continued to do your research. Your research on your lineage and your genealogy may have started out on the internet. But it's a secret. Because I think it's other people who know who you really belong to, but they was trying to keep it hidden. Lawsuit. You might got a lawsuit against this quick Draw McGraw energy because it's something he was supposed to be investigating and determining for you. And he tried to discredit you. Wisconsin, that's where he from. Y'all, ain't that something how this shit popping out? I know what I be picking up on. Can't nobody tell me different. Especially when I know it's coming from the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. You know, you just have to eat that. We'll have to agree to disagree. Because I'm not finna ever doubt anything that the Most High God and the Holy Spirit shows me. And he confirms it for me, not just with these cards, but in various ways throughout the day and night, baby. He be showing me through pivotal changes that be occurring. Okay? And there about to be some pivotal changes in your life as well as this man. Just know that. Anything else? We ain't got to stay here too long, Holy Spirit. Crazy in reverse, because I'm telling you, he tried to say you was crazy. He tried to say that you wasn't really indigenous, that you was grifting, that you may even be trying to make yourself look like you were indigenous. It's something about your hair having a silken look to it. Now, I did see this 10-10 because we're going to start ending some of these stereotypes about indigenous cultures. That's why I posted that about the Bering Strait. Okay, because the Bering Strait is where those people who are in Asia, in that part of the world, that's how they crossed and came over here. And they are a form of indigenous Indian that is on this continent. You got your Eskimos, people from Alaska, places like this. But deep down in the cut of America, the heart of America, the southern regions most especially, those people are different types of Indians. They don't have naturally pale skin and silken hair, baby. They have hair that responds to water and grease, because that's about all I put on my hair. A nice roller set do just fine. 1111, baby. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all got that water and grease hair. That's because of that Black American, Native Indian, indigenous blood within you. You don't need all that shit. Just get you some mane and tail, honey. That's the other look. Whoever you are, you got that mane and tail hair. That's the conditioner I use too. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. That's all you need. When we grew up, that's what they used to wash my hair with: mane and tail, shampoo and conditioner. If you got that horse hair, if you got that type of hair, I'm just saying, that's that Indian indigenous energy. You know that? That's that Black American Indian, baby. You ain't crazy. You know who you are. He just didn't want you to get rich from it. Because depending on what nation you belong to, you could belong to two of them out here. Depending on what type of Native American Indians you hail from with this Louisiana energy, then we got Choctaw Nation out here too. You are possibly due for some sort of reparations. Clarify, Holy Spirit. That's what I'm getting. That's why this person was acting like this. Crown chakra attacks in reverse. Hinduism in reverse. What else, Holy Spirit? Soul sucker, let me tell you, because this one tried to say, teach me how to love in reverse. That you wasn't in alignment, that you was grifting. You may be known for your spiritual and divine abilities in whatever way you express them, okay? And something has been most recently unearthed about your divine lineage, that you are indeed indigenous. And this one right here, just a quick Draw McGraw, he pulled off the hip too fast. On you, honey. You know them cowboys that like to don't be hitting shit. 1333. But then you got them cowboys who they ain't got to do nothing but pull from their hip one time. And they go hit their target immediately. Ain't got to use but one bullet, because bullets is expensive depending on the time frame you was in. And he ain't wasting no bullets. So whoever has exposed this quick Draw McGraw for coming for you, that's the type of energy he carried, baby. He don't waste no bullets. And this quick Draw McGraw was trying to tell people that you was a grifter. Something about you even appropriating other religions. Like he tried to say you was trying to be a Eastern Indian at one point, girl. Like you may have been speaking on correlations in religion. How they all go back to the same, 4 of them for sure. Hinduism is one of them. They all go back to the same overall principle of worshiping the Most High God. No matter what you call him, he is the Most High. Okay? So see, it's something like that. He tried to say that you were appropriating another culture or religion, trying to even say you was giving off East Indian. Now you want to be West Indian. Okay? That's what he was saying. That you was in some soul sucker energy. But you not. You are not attacking anybody's crown chakra. That's why that was in reverse with falsehoods about theology and your rhetoric on spirituality. You're not confusing anybody. You're not grifting. You're not claiming something that you're not. And he used all of this to say that you must not truly be a Black American Indian, because I'm getting that specifically. You must not be indigenous and due for some sort of inheritance. And these are the reasons why as well. Why I believe this one isn't true. This one is faking it. He tried to say you was faking it, honey. But that testing came back. That testing came back now. Karmic energy in reverse. And you are the opposite of everything he was claiming that you are. So he's sitting up saying all this crazy ass shit about you. Saying you lying, you making up stuff, you not divinely guided or connected through your bloodline. And then the test came back and said the exact opposite. And nobody don't take him seriously over it. Because this one really tried to go hard to prove that you wasn't who the Most High God created you to be now. And the person who's calling them out about it, they was ready for this energy to be moved on up out the way. Industrial machinery. Because this quick draw Midwest energy, he been in that position for a long time, keeping up this type of shit, possibly denying claims of people 1717 and everything. He don't want nobody to be seen as this person who is due to receive reparations of some kind because of what their ancestors experienced. He didn't want you to get it. Now, if you was just a regular old black from a regular old black, that's what he called you now. Now, you ain't never heard me say no ignorant. He ignorant. Bigotry came out for him for a reason. He called you a regular old black, meaning that you was just a slave descendant and you are from the origins of Africa, which there ain't nothing wrong with that neither, but that's not the case for you. But he knew that if he could say that about you as opposed to this, you wasn't going to get your money, sweetheart. You wasn't going to get your divine inheritance. Black American slaves ain't getting no reparations, even though we should. But some of us didn't have slaves as ancestors. That goes back to this. I'm telling you, if your ancestor was placed in slavery, they had Indians and slaves too, though. It's something like that going on with you, girl. And it's also this energy, because I'm picking up on it again. We're going to check that out before we close. Of people in your family knowing who you are, knowing who y'all are, but didn't want nobody to know it for some reason. Old school. I'm telling you now. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Like people would think that ain't the truth. That you really ain't Choctaw or some sort of Native Indian, baby, that you just playing. Like I just said a few minutes ago, how people be like saying that another's origin to Native Americans is falsehoods. That may be why your family didn't really want people to know who they derive from like that, but you've discovered it. Aunts and uncles. I'm telling you now. They ain't wanted to be known like that. Don't know why, but they didn't. It's like if this quick Draw McGraw energy came to your aunts and uncles about y'all divine lineage, y'all family history, they may have said you was full of shit. Smelly. It's some sort of disconnection between you and your family for other reasons. But this quick Draw McGraw, face, head, ass, tried to get some sort of dirt on you and tried to prove that what you was saying about where you come from and who you derive from ain't true. And that machine that they use to run that DNA, that shit is stellar, baby. And you finna be blessed in the city or the field, wherever you want to live, wherever you want to remain. You finna be able to have divine bliss, honey. And he's about to be scared straight because these old Jim Crow face, head, ass tactics that I'm picking up on, that he was using to try to bully people into saying you wasn't the truth and that you was lying about your lineage and shit. Like, literally, I'm picking up on this, y'all. That's why he in trouble. Something got back. Something been reported. Despite everything that he was saying to discredit you, something has been reported about his tactics. What he may have done to get people to say things about you that are not true. How he tried to intimidate them. And there may be record of it. They may have gotten some sort of email or electronic correspondence, some sort of complaint about this person and how he been out here moving to make things go the way that he wants them to. Because, see, something came back around. Something came back around. And he has traveled. I'm telling you, you don't live in Wisconsin. He traveled to wherever you are from, down south somewhere for sure, to get dirt on you, to discredit what you said to be true about who you are. Final card, final message. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit, because you may be a tarot reader. A tarot reader who is top tier in other aspects, and he didn't want you to get some sort of benefit, some sort of win from people determining your divine lineage. And it's been determined that you that bitch. I don't know how else to say it. That's the second time I done heard that from one of y'all today, and that other reading that's on I Be Knowing TV that I uploaded today. It's like they know you that bitch. That's the second time I done heard it now. But if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Take only what resonates. Leave the rest. And I'll be back soon with another one. Peace.